It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from Charlotte. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup, 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball. But no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Here's a first carry for their running back. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
I think I'm ready for kids. He said when they stop trying to
First and 10. On the ground, they're setting up a reverse, but he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. The motion man here is Mitchell. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Back to the air once more on second down. It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. They'll look to throw. complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistake.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts working in the pistol. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Arizona.
Again, Hurts. Off he goes. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Looking Smith-Njigba's way again, and again a catch. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals move further out in front. It is now 17-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
The motion man here is Mitchell. To the air now on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Butker's extra point is good. And the Panthers are back in this one. It's 17-7. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Johnson now to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Cardinals 17, Panthers 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Handoff here, up the middle, and the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That'll be incomplete, so they go for the trickery, but it does not work out, and it's going to be 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Butker's kick is good. And the Panthers are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Now Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the give, it's Robinson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. his man at the 6. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that 1st down pass.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The PAT, up and good. And the Cardinals move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. 1st down and more past midfield. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Panthers. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers back within 7. It's 24-17. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. A first down right back to Robinson. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up 3rd down. The motion man here is Mitchell. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They need one right now. 3rd and long. The motion man here is Mitchell. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw, and that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Into space. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it, and the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw it. Now right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.